Welcome back viewers to an episode of the Swarm of the Enlightened. And you know what, I'm going to try and do more than just one episode per week, this week at least, if nothing else. Because it is so weird coming back after a week of not playing. And I only play one episode a week, which is why I'm always so confused. So let's try to get back on track. Now first up, I have renamed a couple of planets. We have Gust here, with a planet called Gentle Breeze. And we have Ace, with a planet called Kill Ace. Yes, I know you requested the system to kill Ace, but I just want to call it the system Ace. And it's oddly appropriate considering we do have a Stellarite Devourer over here, and we have a Void Cloud over here. This one is nowhere near as dangerous as this, but we're not taking on either of them for quite a while. So, let's get back into the game. Our Scout Fleet just got killed last time, I remember it, by the Ether Drake. That was interesting to say the least. Apparently, I don't actually need that big of a fleet to take out these bosses, but I'm not taking them on anytime too soon, so we'll leave them alone. As for planets, let's see how they are developing. Let's quickly go through them. This, okay, is growing. How about this one? Okay, looks decent enough. General Breeze, this looks decent enough. Okay, let's double check our science ships. You are currently surveying, and you're doing nothing afterwards. You are to survey these two systems. Okay, so go and survey a few more systems after that. And I need to see about building more wormhole stations. As for this science ship, after you're done with that, go here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And hopefully don't run into anything, because I can't quite remember which systems previous scout ship has been to. But we do know we don't go to this system here, at Ebilia. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. I mean, who knows? These are all alien names to us. Literally. So, I believe last time we were building a few corvettes. We could still build more corvettes. What's our construction ship doing? Build my station. Okay, this is unboard. I go from here. Not much more to it. We can't afford to build any more colony ships right now. It's quite interesting, because normally in early game, and for a lot of the game, there isn't much to spend energy credits on. So having colony ships to spend energy credits on is really nice. I really like it. Unfortunately, like I said, we can't afford any more right now. Let's speed the game up a little bit. Not doing anything really. And I think as far as colonizing goes, that's not bad. It's not great either. Energy signature. The ISN Drifting Leaf has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Tarzi 4. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. Okay, so extra physics research gained. That's not bad, I suppose. Not bad at all. He's going to be surveying the actual planet second to last, because he's taking the long route, which is fair enough, because he started here. There's actually two planets we can colonize here, so this is kind of nice. The continental world, of all things. We're tropical, aren't we? Yep, we're tropical. So continental worlds are decent, but not great. Should we build more corvettes? Let's build one more corvette. For science. Okay, that makes no sense, but the point is build more corvettes. As for this one, I do have a whole bunch of systems waypointed. Okay, good for me, I guess. Good for me. Troubleshooting sector settings. Yeah, it looks fine enough. And build more corvettes. Complete. Yeah, let's build more corvettes. What's our force limit? And by that I mean naval capacity. We can build quite a few more corvettes. I'm not sure if pirate event will fire or not, but I'm just going to go by assumption that it will fire at some point. We can colonize this system. The system is actually within our borders already, so that's quite interesting. Once you are done building mining stations here,
construction complete.
We actually do need to work on getting more energy. Somehow. I really should designate these systems to be something very specific. We can actually designate specific food plans now. Apparently the way food works, and thank you, what's your name again? Rakira, for explaining a lot of the new stuff in this patch to me. It's very helpful. I know I haven't really been replying to your comments, because you give incredibly long comments. It's kind of awkward to reply to, but thanks for your information. But it's interesting because now that food is global, it means you can actually have specialized food systems. So it's kind of like energy credits, minerals, where both of those things are global along with research. So now you can have food planets where the planet produces nothing but food. I'm not sure if I really want to specialize these planets. I mean, it feels weird, especially with the Unity now. I mean, when I put Unity stuff, I'm guessing there's only one per planet, isn't it? Yeah, it's one per planet, so it's almost like it's worth building one of those every single planet. But I guess other than that, I can still specialize these systems, so I could still specialize this system into something else. I'm not sure what I even want to specialize these systems to, because none of our starting systems are particularly great. I think maybe General Braze would be an amazing food planet due to the sheer number of food tiles on it. So let's say General Braze is a food planet. Hilariously, it has poor quality minerals. Okay, fair enough. Kill A's? I don't know. There's nothing special about Kill A's. It's just big. Very big. I could turn this into an energy planet, but it sucks at producing energy. And now we only get 3 sectors anyway, so it makes it really awkward. I think it might be a good term. Perhaps, let's see, like none of these two are very good for producing research, so maybe I won't build any research planets, but I think I kind of have to, if that makes any sense, because otherwise I'll start falling behind in research, and I can't trust my sectors to do proper research plans for me, whereas they can do food. And actually, no, do sectors even give me food, or do they use their own food? I suspect they use their own food. But yeah, because they got their own little food thing here, so they have to use their own food. Oh, that's right. That's why I have no energies, because I gave a whole bunch of energy to Nodox Prime Sector. Well,
System survey
continue a little bit. Tarzi surveyed. How good is this planet? Nothing spectacular. What's this? Happiness plus 10, society output plus 10%. That's pretty good, but the planet's a bit small for my liking. Governing ethics attraction minus 10%. Interesting. This actually is a pretty good planet, but due to, again, the only 3 system limit for sectors, it feels a little too restrictive. I kind of like the 5 system limit. I don't know, I don't like it. What's this one? Habitability and food. It's actually pretty decent, but that's funny. Habitability minus 10%, habitability plus 10%, so basically cancel each other out. All you left is food. This is actually a very good food producing planet, except for the fact that there's no food here. So if anything, I'll probably use this for energy if I were to colonize it because of the Betharian stone. But again, it comes back to the fact that I only have 3 systems to control. Can I actually get more systems to control? I think one of these gives you more systems or something. Because if we can't get that, it's quite worth it. Expansion, perhaps? Capital ability to produce additional unity. Growth type. Additional cost. Galactic ambition, frontier outpost. Okay. It won't be domination, surely. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Diplomacy? Admiral skills. Yeah, no. I think there's a one trait I'm not sure I agree with, but I mean, I'm guessing other people might know better about the reason why it was changed. Perhaps people had just too many systems they had to work with, and I don't know. It seems to me it makes sense to have 5 systems to play with. 3 just feels way too few. Yeah, nobody seems to give me more. I swear I looked at one point and one of them gave you more, but I guess I'm mistaken. Maybe it's one of these ascension perks? I actually don't know much about these, to be honest. I guess I could read through each of them, but I'm not going to. It seems so crazy to read through it now. And yeah, so I actually have no idea. So let's just keep going, and I will specialize General Breeze to be a food planet, as weird as it sounds. And Kill A's. Maybe what I can do is, because Kill A's is such a generic planet, I might create a new sector for Kill A's. Problem is, it will be the only planet in the sector for a long time. Because the only way I can expand is by expanding it this way. There's no other planet I can inhabit, I can colonize around this area. Because I think this planet is almost better for being an energy planet, and that'll be kind of nice. Even though it wants to be a food planet, being lush. It's a hard decision to make right now, and perhaps too early. And as for Credo, what do I want to do with Credo? I mean, I often turn it into my capital, my home world that is, into research planets, but do I want this to be a research planet? And right now, considering energy is actually very useful, I kind of do want an energy planet up as soon as possible. So perhaps I'll turn QAs into its own sector as soon as I can, just so I can colonize this and have that under my direct control, just so I can start building energy stuff here, because I do need the energy. I feel a little restricted right now, and I don't know what I want to build here. It looks like previously, and I know this is kind of bad of me because I keep forgetting what I was doing last time. It looks like I was trying to turn this place into a research planet as it is. I guess we'll just continue down that path. It's probably best choice for now. I'm not going to colonize this for at least a little while. So that's the decision we're going to make for this episode, and until I forget again, which is probably quite likely. Probably very soon, in fact. So let's hope I don't forget. Build a mine station. How many more do you have to build?
System survey
just
complete.
This one.
Construction complete.
Okay, go build this afterwards. That gave us energy. That's kind of handy. Let's go back out. Science ship. I do kind of apologize. How, I guess, unknowledgeable I am about this current patch. It's just because I haven't played a single game on this patch, so I don't really know a lot of things, and that kind of makes it bad. And again, like I said, I apologize. I didn't intend for it to be this, I don't know, disconnected, I guess? I think disconnected is a good word here, because normally I play a game quite a bit before I start recording, but this particular patch just feels so different. I didn't expect it to be this different. All previous patch of Stellaris hasn't changed the game nearly as much as this patch has. This patch has added so much things in it, which is why it feels like almost a new game under its old skin.
Established.
Okay, cool. Here's that. No docks. Okay, cool. Adding a new colony to a sector just feels so underwhelming. Like, actually having full control of it, at least the first many systems you colonize, makes them feel much more significant. Having it be added to sector straight away
Construction
feels
complete.
weak. Maybe it's just me.
Research complete.
You are done already, that's cool. Research complete. Army damage, minerals, that's good. Destroyers, that's very good. Let's go and build this over here. And I guess let's build a few more corvettes. And let's double check on surface construction and the population growth. We could do with more food structures soon. Oh, apparently, in order to build a new, what do you call it?
System survey complete.
A new ship shelter, all I have to do is just demolish this and I can build a new one somewhere else. So I think I will. If this is going to be a research planet, I need this building here next to food. And next to food, I guess this might be one of the best spots that I can see. So I'm going to move this. I'm pretty sure kill A's is the one, so I'm going to destroy this. Deactivate, nope, demolish. And I'm going to build a ship shelter, which costs nothing. And you can stay there for now. Survey completed of a relatively empty system. Good, I guess. Why not? Why not? Construction ship. You are currently building a mining station. Once you're done with
Anomaly
that...
found.
Ooh, anomaly. Distress signal. Our digital scan have caught a regular signal, reminiscent of our own distress patterns. Find out more. What are you doing? You are building a mining station here. After done with that, go and build a mining station here. And after that, I need you to go
Construction complete.
Let me go and explore more into the Traxxas Badlands. This doesn't sound ominous at all, does it? I'm going to have you go and build a remote station here once you can. What's happening over here? Okay, we've got another Corvette. Excellent, with 13 Corvettes now. How strong is our neighbor? I won't say neighbors, but we only know one neighbor. They're still superior to us. We know that if the equivalent is still going to be superior, so we have to make sure they are much weaker than us before we attack them. Otherwise, things may not go so smoothly. I mean, to be honest, the last campaign, we kind of got off lucky because all our initial enemies only ever use missiles, and we already have point defense systems unlocked, making the missiles completely and utterly irrelevant, which is kind of funny. Lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Lestara 1. The ship is not giving away any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to a crew.
Situation log updated.
What are you doing? Okay. Please, wait, what? Okay. Just took a little while for it to let me do that. Cool. That sound is just weird. What the hell? You hearing this? Why is an empty ship making these sounds? This is just not right. Like, yeah, this is weird. But anyway, research that and then go and check out over here. Other side ship is really busy doing useful things. Can we build another private colony ship? We can. Let's do that. And I might build some normal colony ships because we actually have an abundance of minerals because of not requiring to use minerals to build colony ships right now. It's kind of weird. Very weird.
Special project complete.
Okay, the ship in orbit was not abandoned. The crew is alive but not well, influenced by some sort of brain parasite. With the help of our scientists, they could easily be cured. Easily, huh? So we gotta let them perish, or we can establish contact with the aliens. Okay. Oh. These guys look creepy as hell. The Final Star Directorate. Okay. Greetings. I am honored to have been chosen by Director General Riva Uvi Haviland to represent the Final Star Directorate in all diplomatic dealings with your fascinating species. We strive to unlock the full potential of technology, a goal we hope you find equally worthwhile. Okay, I see. So we have just found another neighbor. They are equivalent to us fleet power, which means we want to kill them. Yes, I see someone who's equivalent. Translation to software activate. You may speak now, Larvo. These guys seriously creep me out. I don't like it. I want to kill them. They are Science Directorate. What are these guys? Hegemonic Imperialists? Okay. I don't know. Let's build a bigger fleet after this is done. Although, that said, they're going to have starports and we won't be able to kill the starports. Hopefully, once we have destroyers, things will go... well, things will be slightly easier. Well, speed the game up, not much to it. And we have found our borders, so that's good, I guess. We can also try finding our borders this way as well. Or even try to go outwards. I'm not sure if I can reach outwards. I might be able to if I build a wormhole thing over here. I'm not sure. Military fleets. You're currently doing nothing, that's expected. You're doing nothing. Interesting. Well, go here. I'm still going to build
Construction complete.
a remote station over here. What's this? Mine station. Okay, cool. Go over here, and like I said, go and build me a remote station out here. It'll be good. Credo, gentle breeze.
Construction complete.
An active building. Okay, you come back over here. Give me that energy. And gentle breeze. This will be done in when exactly? Ooh, comet sighted. A good omen. Oh man. This is just funny because European Universalis, every time you see a comet sighted, it's always a bad thing. This game is a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to build food. Lots of food. Lots and lots of food. Where's this done again? I was going to check that. 23 out of 35. Okay. It'll be done in 100 and... no, that's building it. 1 per month in 10 months time. I'll probably be building it prematurely, but that's okay. Normally, I should have paused that game. 20%. Okay, in Wordthosk. A small rectangular object on the surface of the planet is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. Go ahead and find out more. Thank you. We're still building a colonist over here. I simply don't think an army, or should I say a navy or a fleet of corvettes is going to be able to take down one of these guys. Although it's only 1k. Is it weakened it? No, I don't think they have. I think 1k sounds about right. But we're going to need a much bigger fleet if we're going to take them down. And a bigger fleet is going to mean we need destroyers, which is not happening for another 100 months. Jesus, 100 months of... This is crazy. We certainly need a research planet up and running, which is kill A's. Research on the kill A's. Alien Murrow. While conducting surface scans of Werthosk 1, science officer, Rhizome of Ebony, and the crew of ISN Drifting Leaf discover what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this Murrow came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Go ahead and research that, will you? It will be fascinating. And after you're done with that, continue surveying the system. And this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. So you know, you have things to do. You are currently surveying this system. After you're done with that, survey this. And this. And this unpause. And this. And this. And this. Oh.
Construction complete.
Okay. Gentle Breeze. What do you build?
Complete.
A farm. Okay, can't use that yet. We've got a wormhole and Trappist. Excellent. You. Not you. Not construction ship. You. Go. Okay, they haven't given us access. Oh, they have, actually. They have. Interesting. Go here. 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 The things I'm interested in right now is what is the FTR method? I mean, is that important? Not really, but it'd be nice to know, and perhaps we can even get a glimpse of what weapons they use. As for the construction ship, let's send you back to, let's say, here, and go build me a mining station, followed by going here, building a research station here. We're going to colonize this moon, maybe not. Oh look, alien pets. How cute. As for you, we need to upgrade a spaceport if we can. Build level 3 missing technology destroyers. Okay. Gentle Breeze. Still growing slowly. Once we get more farms up and running, hopefully they will start growing faster. And that'll be very helpful. Once we get this, that'll be slightly helpful as well. For now, I just want to have a big enough fleet to take on our neighbours.
Construction
you know,
complete.
It's good to start conquering. We've built something here. A colony ship, I believe. Build another corvette. Because you can. Okay, colony ship. Where shall you go? How expensive is it to colonize this? 351. So you're telling me it's very expensive. Fair enough. I think I can afford to build another private colony ship. I shall do that. And I think what I'm going to do here is colonize Most Haven. Only at 130. And then I believe then I can colonize this for also 130. The only concern here is, let's have a quick look over here. Can I tell anything about these guys by looking at this? Military power is always telling me. Weapons damage, armor, fire rate. Doesn't tell me anything about what kind of weapons they have. I can see the corvettes. The corvettes have warp. Okay, so that's again, it's not that useful. I wish I can tell what weapons they have, but I'm not sure if I can. I don't think there is a way you can really tell, is there? What it's telling me about is its modifiers. Not very useful right now. Well, we do know they have this, which is 1.2k. And I wish I knew what that meant, but the one thing I do know is that 1.2k means they don't have the same weapons as us, and let's have a look at our fleet design. Our ships uses lasers. I suspect these guys here don't use lasers. I suspect they don't use missiles either. I am suspecting right now that they use ballistics, the thing we had last time, basically railguns and whatnot, which is potentially nasty because it means they don't have an easy counter, but it also means they have terrible accuracy at this point in the game. So all we need to do is swarm them with corvettes and we should be able to win. So that said, at a cost, because corvettes die in droves, which is a shame. But at the same time, it's better to lose a whole bunch of corvettes than lose a whole bunch of destroyers, and destroyers tend to be worse at dodging, and right now, being able to dodge is more useful because you can't really tank their hits anyway. Once we get cruisers, you can tank some hits. And once you get, not so much shields, but get rather armor. Armor and dodge is really what you use against ballistics. But either way, you just go back to scouting these outer systems. That'll be good. You colonize Mosthaven, like I said. Wait, did I tell you to do that? I don't think I did. Mosthaven, colonize. This is a very average at best planet. I'm not that impressed, to be honest. I mean, I'm not the one who has to work with this, I guess. It's up to the AI. I suppose I will at least put it here so the AI can figure out what it wants to do with it. It's not really good, to be honest. I mean, if I look at this, I could put it here, but then that would have wasted away the minerals, so I guess that's good enough for now. Yeah, that'll be good enough for now. And it does expand my borders, which is important, because the more my borders have expanded, the more minerals and stuff I can collect from all these empty stars. Or by empty stars, I mean uncolonizable stars.
System survey complete.
+6, system survey in Tempest. Okay, good. How good is this planet? Yeah, not bad. It's got alien pet on it. That's kind of cute. Don't know why I use the word cute there, but it's kind of cute. Still growing. This place is still growing. This place is still growing. I think I'm going to turn this place into a research planet. I think it makes the most sense. Oh, what's this? A colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of the moon once. Okay. Okay, sure, research it. I think let's work on clearing this once we can afford it. Man, energy cost is actually quite significant for these. Can we get, say, a new governor? Yes,
Special
environmental engineer.
complete.
Oh, what's this? Well, first, let's hire you. I'll deal with you in a second. Second, special project. Science Officer Rosome of Ebony has managed to partially translate an alien mural found on Werthosk. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact they seem to regret. Given that the mural must be dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interestingly, is all the material that the mural is made of, despite its age, is in remarkably good condition. Gain some experience, gain some engineering research, which is handy, considering we do need this done. Yes, we do. And we're just still expanding for now. I do want to build another spaceport at some point. Costs 360. Kind of expensive. It's kind of.
Colonization in progress.
Sweet! Ooh, asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Ergasti 5A at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact crater. Oh, that's kind of nice. Permanent +3 on this tiny little moon, which we will get to once we also colonize Trappist.
System
That's
survey
excellent.
complete.
Let's keep colonizing. I don't think we'll be going to war anytime too soon. We simply can't. We have to be able to take on a 1.2, station at the very least. Which means we're going to need at least 1.5k worth of ships, just to be safe. I'll try taking on those things before with corvettes and / destroyers, with a BLE equivalent fleet, and it got wrecked so bad, so just no. I mean, the whole point of stations is to prevent early game wars, and also for you to be able to have certain strategies in defending, even into the mid game. Late game, those things are just like paper, they die instantly. They're practically a joke. It's a shame too. You're doing nothing now. It just really isn't anything for you to do until I build more wormholes, which I might. like over here in Kajubis. Construction ship, you are still building things. I'm going to build a second construction ship. In fact, I'm going to build a second spaceport for that matter. QAs seems appropriate. I do want to keep QAs, to be honest. Would be nice, you know. Would be nice. Ooh, they have a third system now. Interesting. I need to get a Trappist soon, but we do have a colony ship being done very soon, so that'll be good. We have 342 here. I'm going to replace you for now with you. You are just leadership experience gains, not very impressive. Kill 8, you can borrow him. And I'm going to go ahead and start clearing out this if I can. Industrial wasteland. Yep, let's clear out this industrial wasteland. Come on, colony ship.
Incoming transmission.
Hi. Star charts between Swarm the Enlightened and the Fire New Star Directorate.
Situation log updated.
Ooh, what's this? The encounter. That aliens are old aliens. So we know there are aliens over here. That's pretty cool. I know. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? Well, either way, we know there's stuff over here now, so that's pretty cool, including a black hole. Oh wow, we also found out about all these, all the minerals and stuff we can find here as well. So that's pretty cool. It also tells us this area here is empty, so it's telling me I should try my best to capitalize on it. Well, once this is finished building, I'll see if I can build another construction ship, perhaps. I don't know. First, colony ship. You are going to Trappist 5, and all of these look utterly crap. I guess this might be the best one because it's got 2 energy on it. Trappist Prime. That only cost me like 100-ish. So because I went to Most Haven first, overall I save a lot more influence than if I jump straight to Trappist, which I think is worth it. And I didn't check. What kind of planet do you have? Is that a desert? Yep, it's a desert world. Okay, what's this? Tundra, so you're not going to be selling there. Tundra and Arid, you might be selling on that, so I need to block you off as soon as I can. Which I should be able to once I get baller range plus 20%. Speaking of which, my energy credit is currently going down. That's very bad. You're building a research station right now. Can I get some energy? Yes, I can. Here. On Bedroll 5. Okay. So after down to that research station, I want to go to Bedroll 5 and build me a mine station. It's kind of important. I can't afford to actually go into negatives. Because if that does, I think everything else slows down. Like, your ships get worse and your production, I think, goes worse as well.
Tile blocker cleared. System survey complete.
That's the first time I've heard that. Tile blocker cleared. It's kind of cool, of course, but just surprising, you know, to hear it. Build a science lab here. You are going to be here once you are done showing up. Ooh, full citizenship. Huh, that's new as well. Military service. Full military
System
service.
survey complete.
Okay. Okay. This has energy in it. We're actually going to be needing all the energy we can get. Most Haven also has energy. And on Most Haven 3. Which is unstable tectonics world. Engineering output plus 20%. Fascinating. I'm going to see if I can add these to the same... Well, I can't. Yeah, I need to wait for it to grow before I can add to its own sector, because I need them to link up the systems. Which is a bit of a shame, you know. Where's my science ships?
Colonization
those
in
systems. That's good. We're still not losing energy. Okay, I need you to prioritize finishing this first, and then you need to come back to here and check out what's these systems. Also, what's the anomaly rate of this? I mean, failure rate of this anomaly. Can I hover over it? 20%? Go ahead and research that. 20% is good enough. And I guess after that, go and survey this system. As for the other science ship, once you're done with this, I want you to... That's the other science ship, isn't it? Okay, so you, once you're done with that, go to here, Neighbours, and then go Fijao and Isium, Tisilium. Ooh, your borders are stretching. Good thing I got Trappist Prime here. You fall into my trap. Oh, that's terrible. That's so terrible. But still, the fact that this area is all empty as far as I know is interesting news. Let's put it like that. It's very interesting news. I need more construction ships. You will build me a construction ship. No, Credo will. Credo, build me a construction ship. And the current construction ship is currently building this. Good. We need more energy. So you are going to go back to Most Haven 5 and build me a mine station on that. And you can probably build mine station on these two as well to give me the minerals while you're at it. That's one interesting thing about this game, is that you spend the first quite a bit of time really just doing exploration. Well, that's interesting, we know who these guys are now. So, Coalition of Frachner and Lox Yongrak VA United Suns. Okay, Ongrak Va United Suns. Cool. Let's talk to you first. I represent a coalition of Frachner. Our elected leader, Commissionary General Pekida, hopes for peaceful relations with your people, but know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. Greetings. How strong are you? You're superior. Oh, there's the other guys. Whoops. That was you also can. You're overwhelming. That looks fun. Okay. Let's talk to you guys now. We are the Lox Yongrak Va United Suns, minions of the wise overlord Hask Pagram I. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. Authoritarian and materialist. Greetings. What are you guys? Ruthless capitalists. Militarist and materialist. Promising. Okay, and they both close their doors to me. Promising. I'm glad they are on a separate belt. We don't have to deal with them for a while.
Construction complete.
And it does look like there's nothing on this side as well, so we could try to take advantage of it as well. What do we build? Credo. Construction ship. Oh, how nice. Let's go ahead and build a wormhole station here. I want to explore the stars. Specifically, why isn't it letting me? Wormhole station. Wait. Oh! I thought this area of space is empty. I am mistaken. That's why I won't let me build it. Another thing about this game. I won't let me build it because it says need to negotiate wormhole station access with space owner. So someone already owns this, so never mind, we're not expanding that way. That's a bit of a shame, really. I am a little bit disappointed. I can't deny that. Well, you come over here. Build a research platform over here. And oh, we have a whole bunch of anomalies we left behind over here. We can probably clean up at some point.
Found.
Okay, pause. And Darib 2. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Darib 2, practically begging for some archaeological work. Okay, go ahead, do your work. Have fun doing your archaeology. What's this? Losing energy upgrade. Great. You are currently building an energy thing. The problem is, because of our whole directly controlled colonized systems limit, I simply don't have a planet to build power plants on. Which is completely against how I often deal with the early game, and just the game in general. It's kind of useful having a planet to be able to build power plants exclusively on. Ooh, that's not good. The point of interest on Darib 2 was once, according to reports from the ISN Soaring Leaf, some sort of area dedicated to recreation and amusement. Its age is uncertain, and is the reason why it was established on Darib 2 in the first place. The crew of the ISN Soaring Leaf also reported the regrettable passing of their science officer, who was crushed by a toppling structure identified only as a Ferris wheel. Those things are dangerous. Well, that's unfortunate, and now you have no leader. We need a new science officer. Damn Ferris wheels. Okay, so industrial military theory. We already have a military theorist, so let's go ahead and recruit an industrialist. Although you're 51 years old, it's so old. I don't want you, you're too old. I don't want you. So I guess in that case, whoops. You are the one who needs an officer. I'm going to recruit. I mean, should I be looking at age when doing this? I guess I can just grab you, Franz of Olive, simply because you're cheaper. I don't really care about the things you come with. But that's really unfortunate. Go ahead and survey the system. And survey this system. I would love to survey that system, but that'll be suicide. Stupid Ethan Drake. You should not be
System
real.
survey complete.
Too bad I can't just close my eyes and pretend it's not real because it's still real. It's surreal even. Credo. I think I'm being very inefficient with my scientists, aren't I? A shame. A real shame. But again, I'm kind of just playing this casually right now because I simply don't know enough about this particular patch of the game with the DLCs and whatnot. So I'm kind of exploring. I mean, you can explain things to me all you like, but I think perhaps just playing it casually is the best way to learn the game. I mean, having explanation is nice, don't get me wrong. They're very helpful. You can go ahead and build me mine station here, and we can talk after that. You are currently building me research stations. Can I build? No, I can't. So, I was about to say, can I build more, what's it called, colony ships, but nope, way too expensive. By a rather large margin. After done with that, build a mine station here. And also, oh that's right, we're not a republic anymore. I'm so used to being a republic and having missions of like build 4 mining stations or build 4 research outposts, which are kind of nice. I like those missions. Gives you free influence. I'm not sure if you can get free influence as a hive mind.
System survey complete.
I'm guessing you can't. Okay, sure. Carry on. And I know not much happened this round. I mean, we colonized 2 systems, and you heard me kind of talk about things I don't really know about. But either way, that's what happened in the episode. So
survey complete.
Okay, that's good. Like I said, time's basically up for this episode. I will definitely record another episode, and I will post that tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time for more of the Swarm of the Enlightened. Until then, see you later.